So hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Dapp Library. This is Shuwam, and today we have NFT to NFTs to me with us, and we have Alberto from the team. So yeah, I think maybe we can start with a small introduction about you, and then we can jump into the other things.
Okay, hello, thank you for the invitation. May I talk about me, myself, or NFTs to me? I don't know if.
You can give an introduction about you, and then you can tell us
Okay,
more about the project. Yeah.
okay, I'm Alberto Garcia. I'm based in Spain with all the team from NFTs to me, and I've been working on both Web2 and now Web3 or on-chain tools for over 20 years now. We are a small team of engineers, and yeah, we're very passionate about bringing value to the users. Yeah, as I said, around 20 years ago, we started working on websites and all that kind of, let's say, old-fashioned Web 2.0. And now we've transitioned into Web 3. We've found that there was a huge potential that could help the users into this world. Yeah, we created NFTs to me, and here we are.
That's really great to have you on our Shardeum ecosystem. So could you please tell us more about the talented team behind the project?
Sure. Well, sorry, you told about the project itself or the team behind the project?
The team behind the project that is doing all the
Okay, yeah.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually a small team of engineers, and we have similar background. Actually, the whole team we met at the university. Before finishing the university, we started creating some projects together. Basically, one of my partners and I. And since then, we've got different paths. But a few years ago, we talked back together and decided that we could do something in the Web3 world. And we saw what we thought would be cool for the users, and that was the inception of NFTs to me. So basically, we're a small team of engineers with a lot of experience, but still a small team of just 3 core engineers and some people who helps us on some other tasks, such as user interface, graphic design, and so on, because we can't do everything ourselves.
That's really amazing that you and your team they met in the college. Yeah, you said college, right?
Yeah, we call it university, but yeah, it's the same.
Okay, yeah,
When
yeah.
we started working or learning to become an engineer, we were
Yeah.
around 20 years old or so when we met.
So yeah, so it's really awesome that you decided to come together and build this project on top of Shardeum. So let me ask you, why do you think we need NFTs to me, and what makes it so special?
Yeah, sure. NFT to me was initially created as a personal need. We found that we wanted to launch an NFT project, an NFT collection, a few years ago, but there was no easy way for the users to do it unless you had a strong Web3 knowledge. You had to learn Solidity, you had to learn how IPFS was working, to deploy servers, compile the code, deploy it on the blockchain, and so on. So it was a tough issue for, let's say, a person who comes and know nothing about blockchain. So we thought that if it was not straightforward and easy to do for us, that we had a strong technological background, uh, people with no technological background would be really like, what do I have to do? So we wanted to bring this process to everyone in an easy way and totally free, and that's what we basically did. But we initially thought to bring something really basic, let's say an MVP, that you start working on it and you find new features, and we started adding new features and so on, listening to the users and their needs, and we finally launched with a really complete tool, not just an MVP.
Okay, okay. And so, how has the response been so far from the Shardeum community?
We think it's been really great. We, as I said, we love listening to the community, and both on our Twitter and Discord. And we've got a lot of users asking us some problems. Sometimes even they ask us if there is an issue which is not related to our tool, and because some users, which is totally understandable, they say, okay, I'm having issue because I don't have gas and something like that. So we always try to be helpful with them. But yeah, the response from the community has been really great.
Yeah, there are some issues lately, but the team is continuously, like working on resolving that issues. So I'm glad that you are getting a really good feedback from the community. So tell
Yeah,
me
thank
what,
you.
yeah. So tell me, what are the strategies for the growth of NFTs to mean among the Shardim community?
Uh, we love to continue listening to the community, what we've done since our launch, and their needs, specifically for Shardeum. And apart from that, once we launch on mainnet, we love to add some features that they make not much sense on a testnet. Like, for instance, we allow minting the NFTs, but instead of defining the minting fee in the native coin, you can define it in a ERC20. So once Shardeum is live on mainnet, we'll enable that on Shardeum. One feature that we think is really cool, which is the possibility to define that ERC20 as a payment. Let's say that you want to receive the payments in USDC, in stablecoin, but you want the users to allow them to pay on both a native coin or stablecoin. So with our feature that we call any payments, we allow the users to mint on native coin, but the NFT collection creator will receive the minting fee in stablecoin. So we'll do a swap seamlessly for the users underneath, and they'll feel that they are paying with native coin, but the user will still be receiving the stable coin and the minting fee that he will decided.
That's a really cool feature that any payment system that you told us about. It gives all the community the freedom to choose the payment system they want it to. So, are there any metrics that you are planning to work on? Yeah, tell me, like, is there anything exciting to look forward to?
Well, you mean in terms of new features that will create in the future, or in the blockchain community as a whole, or?
Yeah, you can say it's a feature or a new something like interesting in terms of blockchain.
Yeah, we're very excited about camera extraction. We think it will be a new milestone for the blockchain community, and it will bring a lot of users that don't have to hassle with creating the seed phrase and remembering the password and so on of their wallets. And we think that there is a really interesting field there, and we are actually working on that to is the blockchain adoption and the NFT creation adoption, not only the creation but also the collection for an easy way for the users. And we are also working on some standards. For instance, I don't know if you've heard of token bound. The token bound standard allows basically every NFT to be a wallet. So it is the ERC 6551, and every NFT turns into a small wallet, which is controlled by the NFT owner. And that brings a whole new field of possibilities. And apart from that, which we think is really interesting, we love also to create new features like people are actually demanding us to create a top of the best projects of the different blockchains, new minting pages designs and customization, promote some of our tools that we think, or features that we think are really powerful, but not everybody knows about them, like on-chain affiliation, which people misunderstand and allows people to, let's say, that I sell a collection, and I want some people to help me promoting it, so I can say that every user which buys an NFT from your referral URL, you receive 20% of that, and also the user who comes from your link will receive a discount, and all of that is done on chain, which we think is really powerful.
That's really exciting. All the possibilities this project will be bringing to the Shardeum ecosystem. I guess now could you please share your screen and guide us through a little walkthrough of NFTs to me? We'd love to see the platform in action.
Okay, let me choose the tab. I don't know if you can see my screen now.
I think
Can you see?
it's loading for me. I don't know if other members are able to see the screen. If you can tell us in the chat section that are you able to see the screen or not? I think the community is also not able to see the screen.
Yeah.
Can you close it and try again?
Okay, let me. Okay, now again. I don't know if you can see it now.
It's I think it's still not loading.
It's actually.
Let me just share my screen and you can guide me through the app.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So can you stop the screen sharing? Yeah, thank you so much. So let me know if you can see my screen.
Not yet. If anyone's able to see it, please write down. It seems
Can you see my screen now?
Okay, now I can see it now.
Okay, so is my browser visible to you?
Yes.
Okay, so can you guide me through the website and
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's basically the landing page. You can go to create your project or get started for free right on the top.
Okay, I'm going to click
Yeah,
on
click on the
create your
button.
project, right?
Yeah, so right now we can see that we have three different options to create a new project. The first one is editions, which basically allows you to create a new project with just one image. So basically, let's say that you have one image and you want to create a collection of one or n NFTs. Let's say 1,000 NFTs, but all of them will have the same image. Drops is when you have, let's say, you have 500 different images
Yeah.
and you want to create 500 NFTs. So it's one image, one NFT. And finally, the generative part, which allows to combine different artworks for each token. That's, let's say, the advanced mode. It's a bit more complex, but gives you a lot of flexibility. So if you want, we can just go to editions, which is the easiest way to start with.
Okay.
Click on editions. And from here, well, you can connect the wallet now afterwards.
Should I connect it now?
Yeah. You
Okay,
can connect it now.
cool.
And then you have to sign the message for us to know that you are the actual owner of the account. And now, to create a collection, it is really straightforward. So basically, you set something as project name, then the token symbol and the project description. If you want, you can create something, let's say, funny. After setting the project name and project description, you can click on generate artwork using artificial intelligence, which will create the artwork automatically for you. To place anything you want on project name, like a fancy cat playing on the grass, or I don't know, whatever you want.
So let's go
And then
with
the
the
description.
fancy cat, and let the symbol
Token
be
symbol doesn't matter for this. It will be the token symbol that you will see
like put it
on
like
OpenSea and the
CAT.
different marketplaces or the Explorer. And the project description, if we want to use the artificial intelligence, it will need some description of how do you want the image to be.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
let's say whatever.
So I should put
Yeah, you can say, for instance, some cats playing together on the grass.
can you repeat that?
Some cats playing together on the grass. But I
Okay.
mean, it doesn't matter. You can
Some
write
cats
whatever
playing
thing.
on the ground. Okay.
And then click on generate artwork using artificial intelligence on the right. Yeah. And you know how artificial intelligence models. Okay.
So it's going to like
Yes,
take some
sometimes
time to
when calling
generate.
the API, there are
Yeah.
some issues.
It will take some
Uh,
like 60 seconds to generate the artwork.
Okay. Still, what we can think, what we can do is just add. I don't know if you got any image to it manually, or
I can.
retry in 30 seconds. And well, in the meanwhile, I can explain you a few more things. There you can see that you've got two different options: mint NFTs or create collection.
Yeah.
Mint NFTs, what it does is directly mints the NFTs into the wallet, and create collections, which is the most common option, is to create a collection but doesn't mint the NFTs. So it will create a minting page for the users to mint it.
Okay.
Can you please try again pressing on generate artwork using
Yeah.
artificial intelligence?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, it sends. Okay, there should be some issues with the API.
It's okay. We can like wait for some time and see if it works.
And you add some image manually.
I can just
Just press on
search it
token
for
media
like,
on the right.
yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Download an image wherever.
okay. So let me just download this image, save it. Yeah.
Select it. Yeah. And now click on create collection.
The create collection.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's asking me
And now
for
we'll define
fee.
some parameters. We can, for instance, set the minting fee to free, which should be 0, and the edition size is the amount of NFTs that will be created. So if we create like this, it will create 100 NFTs.
Okay.
For the users to mint. So we can leave as it is and go down.
Do we have to change the minting fees?
You don't have to. It's up to you.
Okay. And
click on deploy to Shardeum app.
Deploy?
You can click on advanced options.
Okay.
You can see some options. For instance, you can define different wallets for the revenue distribution. Let's say that you are working with a partner that you want 50% of the revenue for him and the other 50 for you. You can choose different contracts like 721 or 1155. You can make the contract programmable. You can create the contract soul bound, which means that once the users mint the NFTs, they can't transfer to anyone. So let's say, for instance, that you want to create a membership. You don't want the membership to be resellable. So you can create it with soulbound, or you just want to, for instance, give NFTs for free to some users. You can create the soulbound and they can't be transferred.
Okay.
But for the placeholder, sorry, I didn't mention it. You can place a placeholder, and once the placeholder, and until you reveal the placeholder, all the NFTs in your collection will be using the image of the placeholder as the image. But once we reveal the placeholder, the users will be able to see the final artwork of your collection. So let's say, for instance, if you have different artworks and different for the different users, and you don't want them to know which one are they buying, you can use a placeholder and then reveal afterwards. So you can now press deploy to Shardeum app.
Okay.
Down, yeah. And now it will start to pack the images, upload them, pack the metadata, upload it to IPFS. We use IPFS because it is immutable.
Yeah.
The users will have the confidence that they want the NFT collection creator will be able to modify them in the future. We can just click on confirm the transaction, and it will create a collection. And you have to wait for the transaction to confirm.
I think successful. Yeah, that was
once
that
the
was
transaction
really...
is confirmed, we can see that it says that you've created a new NFT project. It has some tips to do after the creation. For instance, it says enable minting, and you can click on the project dashboard. Click on the green button. Yeah.
On
Yeah.
this
The
project
project
dashboard. Okay.
Yeah, that one. So this is the dashboard of the collection. Here we have all the information about the collection that we just created.
Okay.
So it says the minting type, the standard, the minting price, and the name, description, and so on. So you can click on the left. You can see that we have different options. We can customize the minting page or the mint settings. So let's click. Click on collection minting page. I don't know if you can see it on the right.
This one?
No, a little bit down.
Okay.
No.
Like this one,
Sorry.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Click on there.
Okay.
This is the minting page.
Okay.
As you can see, well, it is loading because it closed everything on chain, and it says that the sale is not active yet. Why? Because by default, collections are created on the close phase. To avoid, let's say that you create a collection and people start buying before you want them to open. So we can go back to the dashboard on the other tab and go up, please. Up, sorry, at the beginning. Yeah, and on the left, you can click on Mint Settings. The other one, yeah. And there, a little bit down, here we can configure, change the minting fee, the max amount of NFTs per wallet, and so on. But in this case, in the green section, on the face, you can click on the, click on there and set to open, public open.
Public open, okay.
Yeah.
And update.
Click on update phase. Yeah. And it will bring another transaction. What this is doing is basically, click on confirm. And this basically update the phase to open, which means that, as we can read in there, that users can freely mint new NFTs from the collections. So what we basically must do once we create a collection is checking that everything is all right, changing the description and everything if we think that it wasn't as we wanted. And then once we're happy, we can click on public, or we can specify a drop date, which allows the collection to be minted once that time arrives, as we can see in here. So let's say that we want the NFTs to be allowed to mint on a specific date. We can do it here, and we can even set until when we want them to be able to mint. Now, if you want, you can go back to the other tab.
This
the minting page on the right.
page.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the other one. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. And as you can see, it doesn't say mint is not active anymore, because now it is active. And you can see on the right that it says sale is active. So you can connect your wallet. Now we are pretending to be a user.
Okay.
Well, actually, the collection owner doesn't have to do this because it doesn't make any sense. He can airdrop NFTs for himself. It doesn't make any sense for him to buy NFT. Yeah, click on connect. But we are pretending that we are a user.
Yeah, got
so
it.
we come here, we connect our wallet.
Yeah.
And we just say how many NFTs we want to mint,
Like.
and click on mint.
Okay, like say I want to mint one NFT. I'm going to click on mint.
Yeah, it says the price, which is 0.1. As you can see on MetaMask, it says 0.1. Yeah. And now if you click on confirm, once the transaction is confirmed, it will detect it and show you the NFTs that you got. Actually, now
Yes.
you can see that you own one NFT from this collection. You can click on it. We didn't add any attributes or any information, but if we add them, you'll have all the attributes and all the information about the NFTs in here.
Yeah.
So basically, this is the most basic usage of the tool. As I said, there are plenty of utilities. If you go back to the dashboard,
Yeah,
we
that's
can make a really quick tool.
right. So
You can close this tab if you want
okay.
and go back. And go up. Up, sorry, at the beginning. You can click on the minting page tab on the left. This is the position. You can see on the right that it detects that someone minted one NFT. It was us in this case. This is all the information about the minting page. We can configure our collection URL, name, and so on. You can continue. Go down. We have the feature image and the links and so on. So this is basically the possibility to configure everything on the meeting page. Now go up and click on the tab airdrops.
On the airdrop.
The fifth tab on the left. Sorry, on the left.
Okay, yeah, airdrops.
Click on airdrops. This is, as I said, the possibility to send NFTs directly to some addresses. Let's say that you want some NFTs to send someone for free because they are in your whitelist or wherever. You can, as you are the owner, you don't have to go to your minting page and pay for them. So you basically could add here a CSV or file or directly the addresses and send them the NFTs for free. Could you click on whitelists on the left below airdrops? Here it is a way, let's say that you have a community of users and you want your loyal users to have a special minting time and they can be able to mint NFTs before everyone. So you can add all of the addresses of your users and you can, instead of setting the face to open, you set it to whitelist. And when they go there, only the people which has the address whitelisted, they will be able to mint your NFTs. And actually, if you press on that account and advanced on the right, you can see that we can even set a custom mint fee and a custom mint limit. So let's say that for every account, you define the amount of NFTs. You say they can mint 3 different NFTs for a different price. You can even set a discount of 50% or whatever you want. Okay, you can close it.
Okay.
Just a few more couple of things. Click on affiliates on the left. As I said, this is the on-chain affiliation, and this is very powerful. We can create, we can actually enable the affiliation and set how much. Can you go a bit down? We could say, for instance, that the affiliate commission percentage is at 30%. You can fake it, as you can see now, and even say that the discount, place it around 50, doesn't matter, it's just, as you can see, it says you the mint price will be 0.05 instead of 0.1, which basically what you'll be doing here. Yeah, go down now. At the end, you could generate affiliate links or give an address for everyone to generate their own affiliation link for the wallet. And every user which comes from the affiliation link will have that discount, but the affiliate, the one who refers that user will receive a 30% of the minting fee. We think this is really powerful, and to give this everything on chain and to give more confidence to the users, we don't allow to decrease the affiliation fees. You can only increase it. So let's say that you say they have at 30% of every mint fee. You cannot lower it to 0% because otherwise you'll be faking them. So we only allow to increase that percentage. And finally, can you go at the top of the page? Yeah, click on token gating. This is basically a possibility once you have some NFTs collected by users. You have the possibility to create some gated content for them. So, which is basically content that only the users with your NFTs are able to see. So let's say, for instance, that you want to create a community and everyone who buys your NFT will have access to some premium content. You can place it in here, and only people which has at least one NFT from your collection will be able to see it. So we allow here to create web pages with collections. With the description and title using Markdown. You can create inner pages and so on. So you can create a whole community in here, which is only visible to your users. I think it's getting a bit too late. I don't want.
So yeah, that was a really great demo out there. It was really smooth, and the transactions also went through super easy. So one last question that I would like to ask you, it's a personal question, that have you run a validator or a node on Shardeum, and how was your experience running the node? I think you're not audible.
I don't know if I lost you.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. So I was saying that, that's basically it. It was the basic usage of the tool. And if you got any questions, please feel free to ask us.
So I was saying that it was a really great demo on there, and it was super easy to create the NFT, and all the transactions went super smooth. So one last question that I would like to ask you is that have you run a validator node on Shardeum, and how was your experience running the node?
Unfortunately, not yet. I've actually run a node and a validator for Ethereum mainnet, and I love to run in Shardeum because I've been really engaged in Shardeum, and the way Shardeum works, due to the shards, is quite different to other blockchains. And I love to see the different ways it works and the hardware requirements and efficiency and so on. But yeah, it's something that I have to do in the future.
Okay, so we have this event on our Discord server. It's called anyone can run a node. So maybe we can invite you on that event, and we can help you to run the Shardeum node on Sphinx network.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's really great. I think that's all from my end. Thank you, Alberto, for uh, making time for joining us and telling people all about the NFT to me project. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, I was going to tell you that thank you for the invitation. Not, yeah.
Uh, so we will see you everyone on another week on the another episode of Dapp Library with another Dapp building on the top of Shardeum. Till then, bye bye. Have a good day.